Armani just did the unthinkable, quietly distancing its luxury label from Harry and Meghan after their wrinkled red carpet appearance at the Project Healthy Minds Gala left fashion critics speechless. In today's commentary, we uncover how one of the world's most prestigious fashion houses, Giorgio Armani, reportedly began disassociating from the Sussexes after the couple showed up in what viewers call creased satin chaos at their New York charity gala. But before we get into the scandal, tell us in the comments where you're watching from, because this story's sending shockwaves across continents. The setting, Manhattan's glamorous Cipriani Ballroom. The occasion, the Project Healthy Minds Gala, a night meant to promote mental wellness and high-profile philanthropy. The guests of honor, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, recipients of the Best Humanitarians of the Year award. The problem? Their attire, a pair of black satin Armani suits that look less luxury runway and more late-night laundry. Is that Armani? One stylist gasped on TikTok, zooming in on Harry's crumpled lapel. Another quipped, "That's not satin, that's suffering." What should have been a style triumph turned into a viral meme fest. Viewers compared the couple's look to a deflated balloon and wrinkled gift wrap after a bad Christmas. Armani's sleek reputation, synonymous with tailored perfection, suddenly found itself attached to images of visible creases, awkward fits, and poorly lit satin that reflected everything but elegance. But you haven't heard the craziest part, because sources say Armani's PR team allegedly took immediate steps to minimize brand association with the Sussexes that same week. According to Fashion Business Daily, Armani's social media team quietly untagged and removed posts featuring Meghan's previous Armani looks from its official platforms just days after the gala. The brand made no official statement, but insiders whisper it was a strategic decision to protect Armani's image from misalignment with controversial public figures. A New York fashion editor told Vanity Row, "Armani has built a legacy on precision, grace, and timeless refinement. That night's look was everything they aren't: sloppy, overexposed, and tone-deaf. The optics couldn't have been worse." Social media users began posting side-by-side comparisons of Meghan's outfit under harsh lighting next to archival Armani gowns worn by Cate Blanchett, Julia Roberts, and Michelle Pfeiffer. The contrast was painful. It was like seeing an iPhone commercial filmed with a cracked camera lens. The brand name was there, but the execution completely betrayed it. Then came the internal leak that made headlines. According to a Milan-based source quoted by the Daily Style Register, Armani executives privately expressed disappointment in how the Sussex appearance failed to align with brand standards. "We did not supply or endorse that styling," the insider clarified. "The garments were purchased independently, not through our press channels." Translation? Armani wanted the world to know, "Don't blame us for that mess." And the internet didn't hold back either. Even longtime Meghan fans admitted something was off. How can satin look both stiff and wrinkled at once? One user commented under Vogue's red carpet coverage, "They made Armani look like Zara." Another added, racking up 40K likes. In the span of 48 hours, what was meant to be a night of elegance transformed into a global fashion autopsy. The couple's image took a hit, but this time, so did the brand they wore. Hashtag Wrinkled Royals trended for 2 days straight, amassing over 72 million views on TikTok. Armani trended alongside embarrassing fit and PR nightmare. Even style influencer Brian Boy posted a tongue-in-cheek tweet saying, "Somewhere in Milan, Giorgio is screaming into a silk pillow." But that wasn't the end of it. Behind the scenes, fashion insiders claim Armani's U.S. representatives sent quiet notices to major outlets asking that the Sussex look not be described as Armani endorsed. What they did next, involving two rival luxury houses, changed the whole story. The morning after the gala, Armani's global communications office in Milan reportedly held an emergency PR call. In today's commentary, insiders revealed that the brand's leadership was deeply unhappy with how the Sussex appearance had been handled, especially after international fashion critics labeled the look the worst Armani moment in recent memory. A source close to the brand told Business of Fashion, "Armani is protective of its red carpet image. That kind of wrinkled exposure isn't what we stand for. They didn't represent the house, they damaged it." Within days, subtle changes began to appear. Armani's official Instagram quietly removed Meghan's 2021 Montecito photo shoot post featuring an Armani trench coat. The brand's PR archive site, which catalogs celebrity red carpet looks, also deleted entries of Meghan's Oprah interview dress and the Duchess's early Armani ensembles. To the public, it looked like routine curation. But in the fashion world, it screamed one thing: disassociation. The backlash didn't stop with Armani. Competing fashion houses, Dior, Valentino, and Carolina Herrera, began liking subtle shade posts on social media mocking wrinkled satin chic. A London stylist joked on Threads, "If Armani is timeless, that look was time-worn." By the weekend, style journalists from Vogue Paris to Harper's Bazaar UK ran post-event critiques with eerily similar headlines. When luxury loses its luster. According to fashion metrics company TrendWatch, Armani's brand sentiment score dipped 18% among Gen Z audiences that week, a demographic crucial to the label's modern image. And when one Italian reporter asked an Armani executive if the Sussexes were considered brand ambassadors, the executive replied with icy precision, "They are private customers. We're not involved in their styling choices." That one line went viral. It was polite, professional, and devastatingly clear. It was like a Michelin star restaurant politely clarifying it didn't cook the meal that gave everyone food poisoning. Then came the kicker. A Vogue business investigation revealed that Meghan's stylist, in coordination with U.S. PR firm, had pitched Armani weeks before the gala to provide exclusive attire and backstage press access. The brand allegedly declined. 3 weeks later, the Sussexes appeared wearing what looked like off-rack Armani, poorly tailored, badly steamed, and under harsh flashbulbs. "They tried to manufacture an association," said one fashion consultant. "It backfired spectacularly. The revelation fueled more mockery. They bought the suit, not the reputation," read one trending comment with over 75,000 likes. The true sting wasn't just in the wrinkles. It was in what they symbolized. To fashion insiders, the moment exposed a fragile link between status and authenticity. For years, Meghan positioned herself as the new face of modern luxury, relatable yet aspirational. But that night, the illusion cracked. "You can't fake polish," wrote the New York Observer's fashion critic. "Luxury is precision. What they wore was chaos." Even fans began admitting the disconnect. "It's like they're trying to buy back credibility through clothes," one user posted. But no amount of Armani can iron out reputation. The internet didn't forget. Within 72 hours, meme culture had dubbed it the wrinkle heard around the world. Hashtag Wrinkle Royals hit 95 million views on TikTok within 4 days. Hashtag Armani backs away trended globally. Even luxury commentary accounts like Hope Mess and The Real Runway Tee joined the pile-on, posting side-by-sides of Meghan's gown next to actual Armani runway models with captions like, "Spot the imposter." Business Insider reported that Armani's brand engagement rebounded a week later, after distancing itself from the Sussex Association, confirming the move likely protected the label's long-term perception. And so, what began as a glittering gala appearance ended as yet another PR bruise. This time not just for Harry and Meghan, but for the brand that accidentally got dragged into their orbit. For Armani, it was a moment of crisis handled with silence and strategy. For the Sussexes, it was yet another example of how quickly performance can outshine purpose, and how fast luxury can turn its back when things go wrong. A former fashion executive told Style Radar, "Brands crave influence, but not baggage. Armani has heritage to protect, not hashtags to chase." And in that single sentence lies the truth. Armani didn't just distance itself from a couple. It distanced itself from controversy. Wrinkles can be steamed out of fabric, but not out of reputation. If you thought that was wild, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. Do you think brands should cut ties with controversial celebrities or try to ride the fame wave? Wait till you see how another luxury brand secretly refused Meghan's team for their next appearance, and the leaked email that exposed it all.